you come down off the object. The slower you go, the safer you're going to be. The faster you go, the more your tire's going to hit the ground, your suspension's going to compress, and you're going to end up hitting the obstacle. So go slow, ease down off of it. Then, make sure it doesn't catch the undercarriage underneath your doors. Let the rear tire climb up over, and then as it comes down, watch your rear overhang. You're not clear of the obstacle till the furthest part clears.
Bit. Okay, now ever so slowly, just like that. You can turn a little bit. Let it spin lightly, and then lightly increase your kick and go. Go ahead. See how that kicks in? Now, you just did that with that tire 2 feet in the air. And that's how smooth it is once you get something on that traction control. Keep going straight. Feel that? Flip, slip, then go. Now with the TJ, you got to keep as much traction as possible. So you want to work your way through the groove, your tires making contact with the ground, getting traction. A little bit, right there. Now, it kicked in back there where your spin, then went. It's going to do the same thing here. Lightly increase the throttle. Feel that? That's your traction control. Oh, feel how you're teetering? That tire was 2 feet in the air. But feel how smooth it is. Keep coming. Yep. You just got to let it do the work. Nicely done. So now with the TJ, you got to keep that actual body parallel so you can add it to traction. Like that. Turn slightly. Yep. There you go. Hold. A little more, slow. Now straighten it out again. Yeah, you got to find that groove with it. Become driver, to the driver's side, to the driver's side. A little bit, right there. Now, lightly increase the throttle. Watch what happens. There's your traction control. See how it kicks and went? That's your traction control turning itself back on. Don't compensate by giving it more gas. Work the steering. That's everybody's reaction. No, it's called spinning. Just work the wheels. You don't break a drive shaft. Let it spin. Slowly work passenger. Work passenger. Passenger. Work passenger. Driver. You gotta find that sweet spot without getting too aggressive. Now, same thing. It's not how aggressive you spin. Don't rely on giving it gas. Let it spin and work the steering. Find the groove. Now straight, right there, slow. Okay, now lightly increase the throttle. Watch what happens. There's the traction control. See how it spins? That. Now we'll hop back in the vehicle and keep on rolling.
You need to build and drive to fit your lifestyle. If you do that, you'll stick around this hobby and you'll enjoy it a lot more. Plus, be able to go on an easier trail, look for wildlife, enjoy the company you're with, enjoy the experience.
In the front, you see a black hose with a white cap kind of tucked underneath that bracket, right down from my finger. But your transmission transfer case one are along the firewall. The rear axle one is back by the tail lights. In here, see all of this going in? That's not a good thing. And what this is from, you hit a puddle a little fast, didn't you?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, and what that does is it sprays up here, follows this contour around, goes right down this tube, and that's how you blow the engine. But every chance, this is a roll of the dice on whether or not you blow the engine, because all this ends up down there. And what it does, it has this little plastic cap over top of it. But that regulates the pressure in the axle. So when it gets hot, this cap kind of pops up, releases the pressure. When it gets cold, the cap sucks down. Back firewall there, behind the engine where you really can't see. And then your rear one is right up by inside the tub. Yeah, here's your front axle. And then your transmission transfer case should be along the firewall there. There's one of them.
Yes.
YJ. Now, yours actually has one of, yours and the older Cherokees have one of the most vulnerable air intakes. Because it's right here. See where the tube comes out of the box? See how it goes in kind of right here? So commonly what people will do with this is that piece just pops out. And you go to the hardware store and you get a piece of PVC pipe and you curve it up. Because then you can actually put it up here.
Oh.
And you paint it black and you'll never even notice. So it raises it up to here then. So it's very similar to the TJ one because that is here. So it's very, very low. But that's your air intake there. Now your breather should be right here along the edge. It is right there. It is right here. It's right behind your power steering. See this little cap here?
Oh,
that's your front axle breather.
Okay.
So your transmission and transfer case are going to be back there. You can actually see right here's one of them. So there's one, and then the other one's usually down just a little bit further. And then your rear axle one is inside the tub right about here. So that you see where your breathers are and where your air intake is. The air intake on this, with these, there is spaghetti of wires, so it's a lot harder to see everything. But if you look straight down here, you're going to see a black hose with a white cap.
Yep.
You see it? That's your front axle breather.
Okay.
Now your transmission and transfer case are going to be back along the firewall, and then your rear axle one's going to be back by about taillight height up underneath.
Nicely done. Stick with it. Take a look at this. Come a little bit, driver. Stick with it. Take a look at this. Look at that face of determination there. Whoa, boy. Nice. I'm taking a video of you taking a video of me, of me taking a video of you.